After the release of the Harry and Meghan series, in which enough was said to have erupted, the expected explosion did not happen. But this is just a hasty conclusion. Let's take a closer look and speculate. What could we have expected? Should the reaction have been immediate and emotional? Like the king's own fiery speech the next morning, publicly hinting at the removal of all titles? That would be un-English. Criticism has to be there, but it has to have the right effect. To hit not Harry, but the Sussexes, that is, to hit Harry and Meghan's union. Such criticism boils down to condemning an actor behavior and then attributing everything in this case to Meghan. Supposedly under her influence it was done. In fact, it is and is not a fabrication. I think the Windsors are still hoping to reason with the younger prince. They are willing to endure and fight for him to the end. Is there any chance of wresting him away from Meghan Markle? I think there is. And not a small one at that. The key is to play it smart and take it slow. Harry's put a lot of heart into both the series and the writing of his forthcoming book. By the law of conservation of energy, he expects a reaction, a return, and of course a reward. But will he get it? So far, we don't see a profit in all that's happening for the Sussexes. Yes, they've made money, but they also hope to reach new frontiers in public life. Clearly they've got a plan mapped out a few steps ahead. What that plan is, we don't know, but we can guess. I don't want to go that far ahead in my speculation, just to point out the importance of this moment in the plan. Harry and Meghan need the resonance of the American public. That's what they are focused on. So far, criticism from the Brits isn't bothering them. But they should be. While they wait for the golden rain in the States, the very same British disapproval is quietly creeping up like a London fog to their castles across the ocean. The thing is, America's high society is not a Netflix viewer. There's a different kind of fish swimming there. And they are in no hurry to pity the couple. Everyone understands that it is best to avoid publicly supporting them now so as not to hurt themselves in the future. I think a relationship with the likely heir to the King of Great Britain is a priority for them. To back up my words, Jennifer Lopez's recent refusal to visit the Sussex estate can be cited. It all happened at a recent public event in the presence of high society. I won't reveal the details, but according to rumors the refusal was tactful and unequivocal at the same time. What else can be attributed to the haze? Well, how about the criticism of the British Prime Minister himself, Rishi Sunak, who stood up for the royal crown and declared that a racist country cannot have a Prime Minister of Asian origin? All in all, the keen observer can see the wind blowing the smoke, and just about, once the spare memoirs are released, we could be witnessing a full-blown fire incident. Here's where Harry might start to wonder, am I going the right way? Is it worth the price I now have to pay? His wife is a regular American. It'll be easy for him to break up with her, but the kids may or may not stop him. Of course Meghan's role is great too. She has a great influence on Harry and is like a sorceress to conjure him up. Perhaps her charms are enough to spare for another ritual to keep the prince captive to her charms. The key point will be the day of Charles III's coronation, and that day is not long in coming. In the meantime, the wind blows, the smoke goes.